Ahoy! I'm Captain Rob Lee, and welcome to Pirate Lifestyle TV. Arrgh! All right, man, I'm really pumped today. Welcome to episode 5 of Pirate Lifestyle TV, and today's show is about getting started with your life. I'm going to jump right into the quote here, and this quote is by Ben Stein. And it is, the first step to getting the things you want out of life is this: decide what you want. And that's really important, deciding what you want so you know where to go. All right, I'm really pumped up here. I have absolutely no script for today's show. I've thought about the different things I wanted to do, and I am just gonna ramble on here for the 10 minutes and hope to heck you get something out of it. What this really is about your passion and doing what it is that you love to do. There is absolutely no frickin' reason today to be doing something that you don't like to do. Me personally, I climbed the ladder of success. It's about the job, how you earn your money. I climbed up. I was successful. I was making serious change, and I was unhappy with that career. It wasn't where I wanted to be, so I just said, screw it, I'm out of here. Now I'm in the bottom 5%, but all right. So, but what's changed? What is the importance here? Is that today you really can do what it is you love to do, whatever it is. Technology is an amazing thing. This thing that we call the internet here is really changed the world. It is without a doubt going to go down as one of the all-time greatest inventions of mankind. I mean, the wheel, the printing press, it is right up there. The internet is, 15, 16 years old in the form we know it today, the World Wide Web. I mean, obviously the scientists were playing around with it and inventing it prior to that. But what we all know of is the internet, the web, is 15, 16 years old. Email, Hotmail's about 14 years old, give or take. Look at cell phones. Remember those big old huge bag phones that you carried around in your car and plugged in, put the antenna up on the roof? 20 years old? I had one of the early tiny Motorola cell phones, and my oldest daughter called it the Mulder phone from the character in the X-Files, with a little thing that flipped open and you held it up, but it was huge by today's standards. So what does all this mean? It means you can do what you want to do, that having a typical job, which is fairly new, let's talk about that. The word job isn't that old, and in my opinion it mainly has come around because of the Industrial Revolution. Factories and that advanced. People were more independent before that, and with the cities growing because of the Industrial Revolution technology, they moved into the cities and you had to get a job. The internet is leveling out the playing field and allows you to do other things, and that doesn't mean you have to be a quote internet marketer and sell that way. It just means you can get eyeballs based on whatever it is you want to do. I'm doing, living on the sailboat, but whatever your expertise is, whatever your hobby is, whatever makes you crazy to do it, where you can't frickin' wait to get out of bed in the morning, and at night you don't want to stop doing it. Remember when you were a kid and you were laying under the covers with the flashlight, reading the book, and you just didn't want to quit? That's what you should be doing every day. You should wake up in the morning, and man, you just can't get out of bed fast enough to do what it is you want to do, and you just don't want to quit doing it. That's what it is, and it could be anything, whatever floats your boat. Pardon the pun there. To make it, that's how you earn what you do, and the internet has allowed that to happen today. And it is just mind-boggling, and it's all basically free. What's an example? My book here. My book, Sail the Seven Seas of Freedom, Living the Pirate Lifestyle. deferring life until later is like saving sex for old age. I wrote this, back cover. It's not a super huge book, but it's packed with information. I wrote it. What did it cost me to write it? $0. Uploading it onto the internet? $0. Getting it all formatted and everything, designing the cover? $0. I put absolutely not one penny into writing this book. The only thing I had to pay for was when I printed them out. And therein, with the internet, that's different today. In the old days, with the printers, when you printed a book, you had to buy thousands of copies because of the way, to set it all up for printing. So even then, you'd been into it for serious change. This book you can run, you can buy one copy if you want with the print on demand. If you upload, your books to one of the print on demand ones, you can buy one book. It'll be pretty pricey for the book and with the shipping and that. You can buy 10 copies, 20 copies, 50 copies, 100 copies, whatever fits your budget. And that's what I did. I put this up there, printed out, a box full of them, sold them on my website. You can set up a website for $0. You can set up a Facebook site for $0. Twitter. I've been on Twitter since mid-July or so, and today actually I've just passed 2,000 followers today. Doesn't cost me a thing. I talk with people. I listen and talk. It's a two-way street. I'm not just yelling out at people like the talking heads on TV. There's interaction there. And 2,000 people are listening to what I'm saying. It doesn't cost me one penny. It is just amazing. Now I've gone further than that now, in that I have a hosted website and I pay for that. But I started out with free websites. My book, I've actually got a shipment coming in today, and I've purchased an ISBN and added that to the book. And, I put money into it, but I started out $0. And I'm just putting in money because I'm being successful with what I've been doing before that. And the internet just allows that. So you can do what you want to do, and there is no reason to be unhappy. I've lived in some different areas. When I lived up in New England there, up in Maine, in a fairly resorty area up there, and we used to joke about people being weekend warriors. And man, it just sucks to hate your life from Monday to Friday so that you can jump in the car at the end of the workday and drive up somewhere else so that you can have, a fun weekend and do crazy, stupid stuff. You should do that all the time. But, there's no reason you can't design into your life what it is you love to do. And it's going to be hard work. And you're going to have to do, a little pain and suffering. But because it's your passion, because it's what you love to do and you want to do it more than anything else, it isn't work. And, we all have the same 24 hours in a day, the same 7 days in a week. So, you spend a good part of it at a job that you hate and don't like. Don't watch TV when you get home. Do what you love. Get on the internet. Find out what you're passionate about. It could be golf, it could be gardening, it could be living on a sailboat, it could be whatever it is, and become the best at that. Become the best that you can be at it. And, I'm on forums, I'm on blogs, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook, like I said before, and it doesn't cost me one penny. But it's fun. I love doing it. I love talking with people. I love answering people's questions about the different things. Rob, how do you do this? Rob, how do you do that? It just makes me so happy to put myself out there and help folks. So, that's what it's all about. My goal is to motivate and stimulate you to live your pirate lifestyle.